Grand Rising is YouTube. Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. And remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So this message is coming in as a part 2. It feels like a kind of a deep energy. I've been literally channeling this energy for the past couple of hours now. I was picking up on angel number 543 in the previous message, part 1 to this. So this is a message for those who hasn't seen the first one. It's a 3-month energy message for the next 3 full moon energies that we're going to be having. The first one, which is going to be on the 5th of November 2025, which is full moon in Taurus, super moon energy. We're also going to have, I believe it's the 4th of December, we're going to also have a cold moon, full moon in Gemini. And then moving into 2026, we're going to be having the wolf moon, which is on the 3rd of January. So this is the energy that's came through so far. So in between this time, in between the pause, there's a strong emphasis on the stillness and this energy of hermit energy. You know, this energy of needing to retreat. The card that came through in the previous message was the bear spirit, which I shared on my short. So anyway, I'm going to read what I wrote here. So the angel numbers that also came through is 543, 412, 123, 33, 23, 24, 12, and 10. I said to myself, with the amount of numerology that I was getting from this energy, it's giving me kind of gambling energy. It may be a good time to trust in your intuition and play some numbers. I kind of chuckled to myself. The numerology is definitely standing out within this energy of time. So receiving messages from a higher power as I'm channeling the 3 major arcanas that came through in the energy of the Emperor, the Magician, and the High Priestess, angel number 421. So angel number 412. So let's go back into this again. So receiving messages from a higher power that alerts you, your intuition, your discernment, in the energy of just knowing when something is about to come. This energy of a warning. In regards to low vibration or manipulation, alerting you to strengthen your power, your protection, to manifest. Whatever these energies, these groups of people are doing is detriment to their own healing and their own growth. You're a chain breaker, self-healer, information seeker. You're an alchemist. Strength is your power. Your power is to manifest, bringing balance into any areas that's needing upliftment within this time, that's needing balance being brought to it. The energies that I saw come through in the message in neither the reverse nor the upright is this energy of a love affair. Finance is also here in this energy of wealth. I was picking up on this as an energy of this being your birthright. This kind of an energy of anything you touch turns to gold type energy. I'm picking up on career also. I was picking up on this vibes of like any kind of job position that you may have applied for. I believe you're going to get the job. There's a 3-month probational period is what I was picking up on here. To the way how I was just felt nudged, guided to just come in and do the next 3 full moon cycles. Connecting with those that just know what they want, where they're coming from, and how they're going to get there, how you're going to align yourself with your highest purpose. in this energy of being introverted, you know, aligning with others, like-minded, like self. Those you're able to build and move forwards and grow in the energy of leadership, like-minded, one-of-a-kind type energy, cut from the same cloth. This energy of knowing that you're not better than anyone or anything, you know, you're just different. Angel number 902. I was picking up on this energy of the 90s. And then I was brought back to the first message prior to pulling cards. When I was channeling that energy, I heard big things are happening. So as I was channeling this energy, within the time of the previous message being uploaded, I'm picking up on the initials B.I.G. And then instantly, you know, notorious B.I.G. is where I've been channeling ever since. I don't really know him as an artist, you know, but I know he's definitely a big rap artist in America. So I started channeling some songs. I know a couple of his songs, the commercial ones, but not all, you know. So I went listening to the ones that popped up in my mind. The first one was Eyes on You. I didn't realize that was also a Tupac and Biggie Smalls collaboration. So I'm picking up on an unlikely collaboration maybe taking place here. So as I was channeling this energy, I was picking up on so the 90s, the name Christopher, George, Wallace, Frank, the initials CJ, MC, Faith, and Evans. The dates May the 21st, 1972, March the 9th, 1977 may be significant. 28 years may be significant. There's this energy of something between 10 years and 7 months. 2015 may be significant. Picking up on this energy of not even on the energy, but when I looked up what does B.I.G actually stand for, business instead of game changer, after someone already had that name, Biggie Smalls. Someone did not do their research, but coming back bigger, intelligent guy, books instead of guns. Bed Sturry, I believe that says these are some of the other meanings that B.I.G stood for. So as I was moving away from that energy, or trying to, I was tapping into this 911 was the angel number that was coming to me at the time, and I was guided to look at the bottom of the decks. I used 8 decks in this message, and I was guided to look at the bottom of the deck of all of them. First one is the roaring fight, surrender to change, direction, moon soul, crown chakra, 7th chakra, sacred direction, strength. And within these 8 decks, 8 cards, 16 was the numerology I was picking up on here. Angel number 167 may be significant. 16 may be significant. Manifesting balance after a roaring fight. Aries season, and Aries may be significant to this message. I could be connecting with an Aries in this energy of the Beaver Moon. No, this is Beaver Moon. It was the harvest moon that we had, which was in Aries, full moon in Aries. That may be significant to the energy of the message. I believe I put a message up on during that time. So again, as I was getting into the energy of this message, symbolically, certain things was kind of just making me chuckle, you know, getting ready to go nowhere other than within, literally. Ready for the next generation, plan and prepare. Old soul. The essence of who you are lays, not lies, beneath any mask, created by self. Through childhood wounds, childhood traumas, choices, decisions, and consequences. Not by the way the others who have mimicked your mask wear your mask type energy. This is an energy of self-focus, knowing of it, just not being a part of it type energy. There can only be one original, but one real will always one real will always recognize real through any cloak of illusion, through any trickery. I was then being brought back to the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey. When somebody had stolen his mask, they couldn't withstand the power of the mask. They couldn't break through its power. It didn't belong to them, you know. It didn't sit right on them. They couldn't break through, or nor could they withstand your supernova energy. Major Arcana 23. Break through. Your true tribe are the only ones that can recognize your real eyes. Not forced, you know, not manipulated. It will be something that's natural. Natural magnetic kind of attraction is what I'm picking up on. Not forced, but brought into alignment. By the powers of the Most High in this energy of force. You know, the same type energy that they tried to use against you is now being fought against them, is what I'm picking up on. Universal law, karma. You can only fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. In this type of energy of when all this was going on, in your energy of stillness, anger gets ish done, you know, type energy. Whatever this was, it woke a sleeping lioness within you, in the energy of the roaring fight that came through in the message, in the energy of a rising phoenix. Your light literally irritates their demons as you rise. See Them Run was another song that I was connecting with, which is a dancehall song. And the card I see, which is at the bottom of the deck, from the Dark Moon Oracle, is Sagittarius, I see, which is in the energy of Mercury retrograde, is retrograding in Sagittarius and Scorpio energy. So there may be something significant around the Sagittarius part of retrograde, which is coming up on the 9th of November, ends on the 29th. We're actually in that shadow period now. At this point, I was channeling Eyes on You. So again, finding the missing link to a trinity, a synergy, peace, love, harmony, in the energy of full moon in Gemini, duality, with Gemini center of the message and heart of this matter, from the bottom to the top. You know how to build foundations. Wealth is your birthright. Derives from your pain, creativity, spiritual healer, wounded warrior. Different fights have opened many doors. Each door, a mask is being taken off or projected onto you. New level type energy. Patience has been your virtue in this energy of time, divine timing. A journey in this energy of the secret garden. Laying dormant, financial restrictions. Whoever was gaining off of your fall is in the reverse. Wolf moon energy. The more you heal, is the more imbalances that are created in and around those that try to project towards you, you know, try to cloak your energy, try to put you into this box, this prison. I'm going to continue to read. So the more imbalances is around those that projected this outwards onto you, with this energy of a force, Aries energy, 5-5, in this energy of change, 5-5 equals 10, in this energy that came through in endings, full circle, universal law. Something they tried to box you in, but within that energy, you gain knowledge within your garden, your Eden or stillness. They pay good money to block your cornucopia, soft, but you trusted yourself, even though it's here in the reverse, you know, even when you don't fully understand the inner guidance, you're obedient. You know the power of yourself. You know yourself, which is power within itself. Enough to know when to act and when to step back. and let the divine play out. And at this point, I was seeing the initials again, P.O. land. It was actually, it's like how you would abbreviate LOL. Allow something to play out loud. Listen, channeling music. At this point, all eyes on you, Tupac and Biggie. But something strange kind of happened at 2 minutes at 48 during that song. I felt a chest pain on my right side when I was listening to the song Hypnotize. So something about 248, that angel number may be significant, or just that whole official video just seemed relevant to the energies that I'm picking up on here. There's some kind of returning back towards you during this Mercury retrograde season. Somebody who I'm picking up on this energy of, who's on a run, you know, trying to avoid time. I was then, after I was listening to this song, so the first song was All Eyes on You. Then it was Hypnotize, which led to Sky's the Limit. And I remember saying in part 1 to this message, the sky is not your limit, your mind is. And they underestimated you, whosoever this opposing group is. That song then led to One More Chance. Someone's asking for one more chance, again in this energy of Mercury retrograde. So it's almost like I kind of got snapped back into reality. I was brought back to another cultural dancehall song. And in the song it says, if you don't love me now, don't love me later, when my later is much greater. In this energy of big things are happening. Wherever this group or propelled you or mimicked you or projected onto you into this energy of the abyss, all it did was created a new energy, you know, a supernova energy has been created within you. They tested your spiritual gangster and they found out type energy is what I'm picking up on here. It's a bit of a long intro, but I'm going to pull some cards into this message. So I had to take a quick pause. It was a bit of a long intro. So 1737, where I paused the recording, may be significant, which would be around 5:37 time-wise. I was then picking up on this energy of the 4th of December may be significant of any year. But I was more so picking up on the year 2007, possibly 2017. 2027 may even be significant, the 4th of the 12th, especially with the energy coming through, center of this message and heart of the matter. Full moon in Gemini, in this energy of the cold moon. You know, certain things in life may have just changed you, but this numerology is really standing out to me. The number 7, right now specifically. So I'm going to just pull some numerology cards in regards to, let's get the first one, full moon in Taurus. Full moon in Taurus, 1414. Light up, mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook and quality. Focus your needs, desires and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a legit attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process, and it's falling into this energy. There is hope. Don't give up now. Have faith, trust. The forces of love are at work behind the scenes. Expect a joyous and positive outcome. I pay attention, it wanted to fall into the reverse. But this is for the full moon in Taurus. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got 1515, the big break. And the card reads, innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals, and opportunity. Help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going. and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. And there's the energy of that big again, you know. So let's see, center of this message, full moon in Gemini, in regards to the energy of this message, for those that may be resonating in this energy of the Magician. It's also in this energy of a bright idea. So the card that came through is 2112. It's up to you. Someone watching over you. Good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction is all the energy that was coming through at the beginning of this message, where I was guided to pay attention to the bottom of the deck. For me, the bottom of the deck is this energy that's coming towards you, that's unknown to you. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. I want to clarify the supermoon card also. The supermoon energy is, it basically says whatever this energy is, it's going to be amplified, you know. The divine is playing out loud in the faces of your enemies, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy in regards to the supermoon for those that may be resonating. Card number 888 is falling into this energy of endings, deceit, and wealth. Karma. It reads balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Can't make this up. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. The message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. You know, fight fire with fire is what I'm hearing right now. I'm hearing eye for an eye, that kind of an energy. I'm also hearing revengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So let's see in regards to this energy. For the wolf moon, for those that's resonating in the energy of this message, what's the numerology message? For the wolf moon, which is the 3rd of January 2026. First full moon of the year. For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. What's the numerology message? 1818. And at the bottom of the deck we've got 2020. So it says willpower, achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. And this message is this, from beginning to end, is speaking about big changes. Despite those that try to close these doors, you can't close doors that the Most High has designed just for you, you know, type energy. 2020, bottom of the deck, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, renewal. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and your beliefs are correct, but it is also an encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to others. Your potential is enormous. Let's see. Let's get angel message in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating. Why is this energy of 1414 here? In this energy of lighting up. Full moon in Taurus. Which which is the energy of the beaver moon, the energy of needing to plan and prepare, you know. There's definitely this energy of hibernation and going within. Visualize success. So the card reads, and at the bottom of the deck, we've got the base chakra, you know, that energy of needing to ground yourself during this cold weather season I'm picking up on. See yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in your positive outcome of whatever this is that you're manifesting for yourself is coming in. So let's see, in regards to this energy of 2112, it's up to you. Base chakra still wants to come through this in this energy of angel of balance and strength. It's this energy of needing to ground yourself, composure. Let's just get one card in regards to this energy. Crystals wants to come through, 2 cards. So we've got crystals. It reads, the energy of crystals supports and helps you with your present situation in this energy of being patient. And we've also got the Ascended Masters wants to be here in the reverse. This is powerful, loving and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. And I feel like it's in the reverse because I feel like these are other High Priestess energies, like-minded energies, kindred spirits, soul tribe, that may be helping and guiding you along your way, you know, directing you in regards to knowledge and information of the things that you may not be fully clear on, crystal clear on, you know, in regards to this healing process, this healing time for you as you move forward, breaking through these barriers, these doors, these chains, you know, cutting the cord is what I'm hearing in one of my poems. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of 1818 here, in this energy of willpower? For those that's resonating in the energy of this message, why is willpower here? And we've got this energy of books. This sage wants to be seen. So the energy of books, 1818. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the heart chakra. Heart chakra reads, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. In regards to this energy of 888, this energy of karma, and it's falling into this energy of your guardian angels. You know, your guardian angels are watching over you and your health, your wealth, from those who's being deceitful, wearing a mask within your energy, wearing your mask within your energy, you know, is what I'm picking up on. So let's get one more card in regards to this energy. Message from the angels for those that may be resonating with this free full moon energy message in regards to this energy of karma. And we've got twin flame that wants to come through. It says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic question, relationship, sorry. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the air chakra, your intuition again, paying attention to the messages that you're receiving from your ancestors, your ascended masters. And I'm seeing this earth angel here asleep. These may be messages that you're receiving within your sleep, you know. They say as you sleep, you grow. So the messages reads, notice messages that appear as sounds, music and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And I just feel like that's relevant in this energy of strength and gaining this energy of rebalancing self after this roaring fight. And at the bottom of the deck now, again, is your base chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome, especially in this energy of manifestation here, with the magician being center of this message and heart of the matter. Full moon in Gemini, in this energy of this cold moon. Having to keep yourself grounded right now, not allowing anything to deter you, distract you, you know. Stand and remain within your power. It's this kind of an energy I'm picking up on, is that whosoever I'm connected to is humbled energy. Both the Emperor and the High Priestess is sitting down. You only need to stand when you're in this energy of manifesting and sending up and out appreciations to your Most High, you know. Gratitude to those on your earthly realm that you're able to seek guidance and information from, in order to continue to strengthen yourself and your protection from those that try to come in against you. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is this energy of lightening up here? Full moon is Taurus. For those that may be resonating in the energy of this message, this energy of lighting up, 1414. And we've got entitlement, it's here in the reverse, in the energy of it's up to you. You know, this is something like, if you want this, you have to put in the work to get it, you know. Whatever this bright idea is that you may be having, there's a need for you to put in the work. Work with no faith is there, is the energy what's coming through right now. The Most High will help those who help themselves type energy. So let's see, in regards to this energy, it's up to you. It's that kind of energy that you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink type energy. Again, this card's coming through in the reverse, and it's falling over into the energy of the wolf moon, which is January. Working together. It reads, stay determined and surround yourself with believers. Your perseverance will outshine any attempts to bring you down. Real eyes will recognize real lies, you know. Real eyes, your real soul tribe are the only ones that's going to be able to break through the illusion, through this energy of this cloak that's being projected over you. Type energy. It's definitely a story you're going to be able to tell. Whosoever I'm connecting with is being through some things, you know. Your spiritual journey involves writing books, telling your story, keeping your ear to the ground. Cat type energy is what I'm picking up on here. So let's see, in regards to this energy, in regards to this energy of willpower, that's also where the card of working together in reverse is falling into the energy of willpower. Tell me more about this energy. Deepest wish wants to come through, and the card just fell to the ground. They're talking. People sipping on my life like it's their favorite gossip blend. Honey's my stories. My story is not for everyone's palate. Deepest wish. It says there are desires close to your heart that you keep between you and the divine. Let the power of your prayers guide those unspoken dreams. You know, someone's wish might be to actually put a book out there, tell your story, speak your truth, you know. So let's see, in regards to this energy of 888, karma. Accountability is coming through in the reverse. I'm hearing right now they speak on themselves. So it reads, break free from the blame game. Actual growth begins when we own our actions and take responsibility. You can choose accountability over blame. Maybe someone's choosing blame over accountability. It's falling into this energy of the imbalance, the air chakra. It's almost like you can hear you can hear conversations that you're not present to, is the energy I'm picking up on here. I'm also being brought back to about a week ago, and I had an ancestral message that came through middle of my sleep. You know, I was nudged away to have some kind of a vision of faces, more so eyes. I saw the moon within that vision, but I was kind of nudged awake in the energy of go back to sleep, you know, it's okay. They just wanted to make me aware that they're there and they can hear and that they are here. And I was hearing like a poem at that time, in this energy of free. So I want to clarify each card that this came through in regards to this message for those that may be resonating. Why is this energy of entitlement here for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message? Full moon in Taurus. The card that wants to come through is Drifter. I'm hearing stay present, but the card reads, and at the bottom of the deck we've got authenticity. But Drifter, it says please be sure to seek your stability, a place where your roots can grow deep. Your journey deserves purpose and fulfillment. So let's see in regards to this energy. Working together. Why is this energy of working together here? Full moon in Gemini. Compromise. There's no compromising, you know. This may be a wish for somebody, but I feel like the illusion, there's an illusion. So let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this deepest wish energy here in regards to this message for those that may be resonating? These cards are falling off of the table. This card that came through is gatekeeping. It says the energy feels off. Exactly that. I can definitely feel that. If there's more to share, please do. Genuine support thrives on transparency. You know, someone's not willing to compromise in this collaboration. You know, this coming together of like-minded unions, unity, you know, to bring love, peace and harmony, synergy. Because whatever the illusion was, and I'm going to put it in past tense energy because karma's here, you know, even those that's within your soul group, your soul family, your 5-star to say, have even been, I'm hearing the word deluded, being hypnotized, going back to the Biggie Small song, which I feel is very significant in this energy, by what the opposing groups have done, you know. And there's even been talking amongst them from your own soul tribe and those outside of your soul tribe. You may even pick up on this communication because of your high priestess and energy, your ability to be able to hear throughout the ethers, pick up on those warning signs of when something's trying to affect your protective bubble. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is accountability here in regards to this message for those I'm connecting with? In the reverse. Sabotage is coming through again in the reverse. So it reads, Be aware that someone may be plotting against your well-being, aiming to make you're vulnerable and disrupt your progress and healing. It's in the reverse, because whatever that is over. But it's being spoke about amongst this group who's refusing to take some kind of accountability, you know. It's a kind of almost giving me, those that was up against you is now coming in. It's giving me a kind of a two-faced energy. They would never speak about the things that were spoken about against you. But the thing is, as a high priestess, you're highly intuitive. And you can pick up on real eyes, recognize real lies, you know. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of deepest wish here? Why is this energy of deepest wish here in regards to the energy of this message for those that may be resonating? Bad company comes through in the reverse. It says some friends aren't good for you. Encourage positivity and remind them of your worth. A strong support system uplifts each other. I pay attention to how it's coming through. So let's see, in regards to this energy of compromise. Why is this energy of compromise here? There's definitely someone gatekeeping those that you may be guided to work with. Handout wants to come through in this energy of compromise. Be there for your friends, but watch out for those who always take without giving back. Encourage self-help, but know when to set your boundaries, you know. So let's see, in regards to this energy of they're talking, what's the most important message that's needing to come through in regards to this energy? And this is falling into the energy of the wolf moon, which we're having on the 3rd of January 2026. I'm hearing whatever they're talking about is about to come to an end, you know. The divine's playing out real loud. Your true authentic self is about to shine. Any lies are going to be broken and seen through. Dark force wants to come through in the reverse. Ground yourself in the present moment and know that you're stronger than the shadows, than those shadows that's trying to gatekeep, you know, block your path, block your progress, block your collaborations. Something that you may need to be taking a closer look at here. When life presents choices, don't just glance, look closer. Your decisions shape your path. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few cards to end this message. I'm gonna try and keep them short. I feel like I'm meant to come in and do part 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, type energy. So let's just get a card in regards to this message for full moon in Taurus, which is the Beaver's moon, happening on the 5th of November 2025. In regards to the energy of this message, and we've got Leo energy. It wants to come through in the reverse, but it reads, as you walk your path, remember that your strength is not only in the spotlight, but also in the shadows, where you can uncover the depths of your soul. And I feel like that's what's been happening in this energy of stillness. Definitely, if this message is resonating, go back to part 1, which I feel was more so of a pre-shuffled energy. This also feels like pre-shuffled energy. I feel like I'm picking up on this energy of we haven't even touched the nitty-gritty, the depth of what's actually going on here. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the supermoon, why is the energy of the supermoon here? And we got Uranus. And I believe that's when a lot of manipulation may have been done. I believe there was some kind of transit that was happening for the past, I believe it was 7 years. Taurus was in Uranus, but don't quote me on that. I believe that's literally what has come to my mind at this time. It says your ability, and this is going back to 2020. is when I heard this, or 2019. But your ability to think outside the box and embrace unconventional ideas makes you a harbinger of transformation and progress. And what's kind of funny about that, if I go back to my notes, I drew an illustration of this kind of a prism. I don't know if you can see, you know, a boxed in. I read boxed in a prism. And within this prism, you gain knowledge, wisdom. Within your Eden of stillness is what I wrote there. So that just kind of threw me back a bit, and I'm picking up on that throwback energy. So let's just see full moon in Gemini to end the message. It says Saturn, and we got Saturn returns, which came through within the energy of full moon in Taurus. Beaver energy, embrace this task before you, knowing that through dedication and hard work, you can achieve your goals and lay the groundwork for your future. And it's fallen over into this energy. They can't sabotage this, whatever this is for you, regardless of the force that they try to use. There's no force that's more powerful than the power of the Most High, you know? Regardless of what they try to throw at you, you're going to be able to feel and sense what's going on. It may even affect you, but this is the reason why certain people have been placed along your path, whether you're in physical contact with them or not, in order to help you gain some kind of wisdom and knowledge, guidance, motivation, inspiration of how to break through these barriers of the plans of the wicked. So let's get a card in regards to this energy. Full moon, which is the wolf moon, 3rd of January 2026. I'm just paying attention to the bottom of the deck, which is the Taurus energy, going back to the first card that came through, full moon in Taurus, which we're having on the 5th of November. It says your perseverance can move mountains over time, but remember that bending the winds of change doesn't weaken your strength. Divine Feminine is directly behind that. We've already got masculine energy out here, you know, action. Libra energy came through. It says your diplomatic nature makes you a beacon of security and fairness, but within your quest for harmony, do not neglect your own needs. And maybe that may have been happening during this time, you know. Final messages in regards to this energy for those that may be resonating full moon in Taurus in regards to this Leo energy. What's the self-care? Self-care advice is possibility. It says focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy the experience twice. Ashe, you know, once in this energy of you manifesting it for yourself, visualizing it for yourself, and then when it finally manifests, comes into fruition, harvested, you know. So let's see, in regards to this energy of Uranus, and we've got this energy of self here. It reads, if beating yourself up worked, if beating yourself up worked, you'd be thin, rich and happy. Try loving yourself instead. And it's falling into this energy of crystals and, you know, all of this maliciousness that's taking place. That's I feel gonna be revealed to you, either through your intuition or just through a group of other gatekeepers that's gonna speak on themselves. You may even hear some kind of identical something's going to make you know, you know. And I'm saying that I'm very much drawn into this energy of Libra. So steady yourself. Rituals. I was pulling for the energy of full moon in Gemini. Steady yourself with simple rituals that, like, do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea. Let wisdom sneak up on you. You know, I'm strongly picking up on this energy. You may see something during this full moon in Gemini period of time, during this cold moon, the 24th is standing out to me right now. That may just take you out of this low vibration, if you're in a low vibration, depending on where you are on your timeline right now. But I'm kind of in this energy of dark thoughts for somebody. Something is going to release you, center of this message, heart of the matter, from this energy. You know, I'm picking up on this energy of anger, get shit done. You know, something is going to propel you, is an energy I'm picking up on in moving forwards, moving out of this energy of the dark night of the souls. So let's see, let's get another card in regards to this message for the Wolf Moon, 3rd of January 2026. And we've got choices. Worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Ashe. And bottom of the deck to close this message, it says a long walk is good for the soul. Get outside and allow Mother Nature to lift your spirits. Somebody may be actually moving soon, but it's in this energy of needing to come out of this stillness energy, out of this energy of your spirit bear, out of this hibernation energy, this isolation energy, and bring your dreams into fruition. What's for you can never pass you, you know. In love, romance, partnership, career, however this may be, home, whatever's for you can never pass you. The Most High will never bring you to a situation without bringing you through. Whatever's going on right now, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. It's this kind of positive energy I'm picking up on here for somebody. Somebody's needing to speak positivity into their life. Speak positively over your life. You know, speak with conviction and assertiveness. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. I am definitely channeling this energy of the twin flame that came through. Because whoever's in this energy of the twin flame is very much part of this group that's been projecting against you, you know. May even have paid out some type of finances in order to have somebody actually gatekeep you from moving forward, blocking your prosperity, your growth, you know, trying to hinder your healing process. But on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And love and light to you all, and appreciations to all my new subscribers, you know. And if the messages have resonated with you so far, don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Press the like button. Share the message. Definitely, you know, for those who already have, is definitely helping my channel to grow. And for those that's needing to hear a message, to hear the message right now. So love and light and appreciations to you all.